have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to all our listeners,
This is what I have to say.
all our members.
Let us forget fights.
The Street Council is in session. And yes, your speakers of the house are here. Both myself, Anderson, and Hashim. Afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon,
Oh,
Mr. Speaker.
Let me correct myself. Good afternoon, Speaker.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker.
How are you, sir?
I am doing well on this auspicious gathering of the Parliament.
Nice.
Yes.
I see you come with one of your other brands.
Yes, well,
You know, your other merch. You know.
I have to be representative of the side of this the council
Oh,
that I
okay.
represent.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Do you still have it up on Amazon for persons to be able to purchase?
The link is down for maintenance at the moment. So as soon as it is back up again, I will let
you let them know. All right,
yes.
okay. If you think a TKR jersey is expensive, you won't want to hear the price of this jersey. This jersey that Mr. Hashim has on here.
Speaking of TKR, you have the ingredients and everything in the gas for later?
Everything is there, but I must tell Trinidad and Tobago, hold on to your seats because it's going to be a rough ride.
Do you like my friend Cajun say, and cross all your fingers?
The Kings are not coming here to play games. The Kings are going to be coming very hard tonight.
Yep.
And I am looking to see a better performance by our team. Well, when I mean a better, but you know, even a better performance from our batters. I mean, it wasn't bad in the last game, but you know, we have a tendency of one game we do so well.
We do very good.
And then the next game is toots.
Yeah. We can't afford that pattern this rooms.
Monroe, you know, we already you know, have your paperwork here for citizenship, and we almost ready to sign off on it. But don't jack us sitting later, please, right? Right. Now Monroe, you know, Colin Monroe is a fabulous player though.
Yes.
But I know in the last couple of games he have been, you know, not doing so well. You know, he didn't make much runs and that kind of thing. So we hoping that at least he is able to.
Go on.
Yeah, we're hoping that he'll be able to at least put some more runs on the board.
Have you made the proper arrangements umpire wise to make sure that the correct people are on the field to make proper judgments? I can't afford for Nicholas to lose his cool at this critical juncture.
We had a conversation with that third umpire, and somebody called me and asked me to make a dolly now out of him, but I don't go there, you know. I don't take them kind of jobs, you know. I'm not that kind of person.
I have a contact well, it's not a contact, but I know of a person in the West. He patrols the Diego Martin Main Road. For those of you in the West who know what I'm talking about, there's a blonde wig on his head. He's usually clad in mostly black. There's a bag he carries, and I'm pretty sure there are dolls in them. Perhaps those who are more familiar with said individual could make a last-minute intervention, a last-minute request for later.
This also goes for every Trinidad.
I plan to do some more
Who going to live in
mixing some more chemicals and so forth for later. If it is that you all want to assist, please feel free. I do accept links. And I have an online platform as well where you could make those payments. And you could literally call me. What's the number again? Is 800. Papa?
What was it? No, yeah, no. What was the link we sent up for you, boy? No. 226 Andy. That is it.
Right. So please feel free, call me up, and you know, at least you could assist with ensuring that our boys are at their full potential tonight. I can't say that we're going to win for sure. Eh? I never say that. Right.
We need to set up the PayPal for the Forex clients now.
Yeah, I must make that US dollars.
Yeah. Echoes.
I hope Trump don't tax it.
Nah, he had other things to deal with. we cool. Echoes. Organize now.
Good afternoon going out to all our members locked on YouTube as well, on Facebook, our website www.thestreet919fm.com. Are you guys ready for CPL action later? I know that Guyana is ready. All the fans of cricket, all the fans of CPL, I know that they're going to be out there in their numbers. For us home here, most of us would be in front of our televisions at your favorite bars as we take in the game. But we really do wish our boys all the best. let us try and keep our composure, our temperament. Let us not lose it. I know that, you know, last game we saw what could have happened.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess it's all part of, you know, just your emotions. And I mean, you want to win. You don't want to be cheated. You don't want to be out, you know, unfairly. You know, you want a fair game. So
we want the lights on more than anything else.
Definitely.
That's why I don't trust these games.
Last year was the lights.
The last set of games. Why they had to be in Georgetown.
But you know, I'm not too sure what will happen in the, next year. But I'm hoping that somebody else.
We need to show these finals. We need to show these finals on neutral grounds. Either in like the island, one of the islands that got eliminated, go there. You know, see how Patriots out. The finals could have been there.
Yeah, but,
you know?
But they normally.
I don't need the biases now.
They normally does do the preparation and the organizing of the playoffs and where the finals will be hosted. Sometimes, you know, like way in advance.
Yeah,
you know?
But putting them in Guyana right through, they have CARICOM already. They don't need CPL finals.
I think Guyana has hosted for at least probably the last 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, and you see how that is go.
But I think I saw that our Minister of Sport mentioned that they were looking into to see if it is that we could host 2026. But I think it probably would be for another 3 years or 4 years, probably 5 years. I'm not too sure how the contract goes. But I know that they obviously would probably put in or vet for it, however, and you never know. It may just be Trinidad and Tobago hosting the next CPL. Yeah, we have done it already. Yeah,
more than once.
Yeah,
more than once.
Yeah. So you never know.
But at least you know here we're not biases now. It's just good cricket. Anyway,
who you think should win the if we win the toss tonight, Hashim? What do you think we should do?
I have always been of the notion to bat second. Always have a goal to reach now. That has always been my strategy. Don't set the pace, because you may have an off day in first innings, you know, but at least once you know, okay, whether it is you get them all out or the overs or the first innings done, you know that this is what you have to do. And push forward. So I've always been a fan of batting second, always. So for TKR today, please.
See if they could win that toss and send in
Lucia first.
Send in the Kings to bat. All right. Okay. I for that as well. It's our first hour, and we invite you guys to check in. This is your check-in hour as well. Let's know exactly what is going on with you. It's Friday as well, the last work day of the week for most of us. 3420081 4665391. And you could also send your WhatsApp messages as well. Let me say good afternoon going out to all our loyal listeners. You guys are yourself. Dr. Wakanda, good afternoon. Clarkson Bay as well. Shack Lady. KFC.
Big up to brother Trev. Big up what do we say? Mr. Barataya, Mr. One Time. Yeah. Truck man.
Truck. Yeah, somebody.
Panadol. Boy Panadol.
Somebody tell me somebody vex with us, boy. Yeah.
Somebody always vex with us.
Yeah, somebody vex with us, and they toten the feelings now. But I mean, we are big people, so I hope that at some point they will get over it.
At some point.
They will get over it.
At some point. Somebody always vex with us over here. That's the perks. That is one of the cons of being on radio. That's why you can't please everybody, you know. Yeah, it's whatever.
But if you have a stone to grind with me, I would tell you, don't bother yourself. I will be the bigger person. I will be the bigger person and tell you if it is that your feelings was hurt on that particular day. I am sorry. All right.
It's putting more effort and less play.
But sometimes what need to be said had to be said. So good afternoon to you, Mr. Laukata.
Discipline, tolerance,
life goes on
and production.
As it does.
Yes.
Before I forget, Let me just say real quick, Happy Independence Day to the good people of St. Kitts and Nevis. That's their 42nd or 43rd. I'll remember shortly. But yes, it's their Independence Day today.
Where is this?
St. Kitts and Nevis.
St. Kitts? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So it's a holiday today. They had a good week. I think sometime earlier in the week was also a holiday as well.
Right.
So yeah, they've been having a nice week. You know, so big up to my peoples and them over there. Mom and Dad, good afternoon. My mother said my father cooking saltfish again. Mommy, all saltfish sweet. That's all I can tell you.
Let me also say congratulations to
now more than ever
the Honorable Prime Minister
discipline, tolerance,
and her husband, and happy anniversary to both of them. Apparently yesterday they celebrated 54 years, I believe, of marriage. So
Hello.
you know, congratulations going out to both of them. Happy anniversary. I mean, as much as it may have slipped us yesterday, but it's not too late. It's never too late.
Never.
So yeah, 54 years of wedding anniversary.
It's 42 years of independence, by the way.
42.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to Mr. and Mrs. Bisessa, happy anniversary going out to you guys, and I
Very
hope that
nice.
you guys had a wonderful time yesterday, and may God continue to give you guys many more blissful years together. Yeah.
Yes.
54 years and a way.
Boy.
Wow.
In 54 years, how old will you be?
Say that again.
In 54 years, how old will you be?
In 54 years.
How old will you be?
If 54 years
From now, yeah.
from now.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Let me clock that with me, yes?
Oh, good.
I will
I'm gonna be
be...
in my 90s, boy.
I
Oh, gosh.
will be 86. I'll be 86.
You be 86?
Yeah, boy.
I'll be in my 90s, boy. What jade is this?
What year will that be, boy? Hold on. 2025. It will be the year 2079. What would the world look like in 2079, boy?
I would.
Kyle was
better than
still
how
be-
it is now.
Kyle will still be a young man then, you know, so he go tell us, man.
He'll still be.
Yeah, man, he'll still be tramping in these streets, man. So he'll let us know what's going on.
You know, I saw an article earlier, and I really want to hope that this is not true, eh? But you know, I saw that Puran was fined 20% of the match fee for breaching code of conduct.
Yeah. He was fine. It's because he apologizes the reason he playing tonight. Yeah. Sometimes you have to, like what you say, swallow a bitter pill.
What jail is this, boy?
But listen, I don't want
I vex for that. I vex.
I don't want to get into it,
I vex. I real vex.
I don't want to get into it,
I
but
vex.
you see how they already trying to set me up. That was a setup, bro. Every year, Guyana just try to set me up, right? Them set that umpire to take off Puran, but Puran say, "Oh, you're not getting me, eh?"
Did the umpire get fined for making bad?
I couldn't tell you. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I have to look into it.
So the umpire wouldn't be fined for ruling Puran out twice when he wasn't out?
When he wasn't out, and
For not knowing how to check from 1 to 6. 6 balls in a over. He wasn't fined. What kind of... Listen.
Referees enjoy a very comfortable position.
Puran might have been fined, but I cannot be fined. So let me say what I have to say, right? Hey!
No, sorry.
You're serious?
Sorry.
20%?
20, you know. I wonder how much he does make in that match, boy.
strong and
20% of anything is too much, eh? But whatever. The man swallowed a pill so that he took one for the team. You can never say Purani is not a sportsman, eh? So you know if he didn't make that apology, that I tell him he can't play this match.
I'm just trying to read to see exactly. But they say he accepted the sanction and was fined 20% of his match fee. The CPS stated that this matter is now closed following the acceptance of the penalty. Oh, so if he didn't accept it, then
he probably would not play tonight.
I find that is just being ridiculous because the world saw it. When you know what? This shouldn't be too surprising because last year when the lights was off, we all said it was unfair, but guess what? Nothing came out of it, right? We just had to swallow and take that.
Because now more than ever we must show.
I had shut down the whole damn CPL last year.
I will advise.
Anyway, Karma hit them right back when Lucia beat them, so I was okay.
I would advise all players tonight, Trinbago Night Riders, don't matter what they try to do us tonight, let us try and keep the peace. Alright?
My sister, and let us build a nation together.
We're looking for no war.
None at all, none at all.
Understand? So let me leave them. Different kind of madness in a boy. Right now, the person who sent me that article, I even want to talk to that girl again. She vexed me. Just by sending me that article. Let me also say, Lord Jesus, the doctor boy who was shot last month. She died at hospital, you know.
Oh God.
Yeah, Dr. is Chandler, I believe is her name. Yeah, she was shot, I think, while she was she had got home. And yeah, I think was outside of her compound.
Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
Gunmen would have approached the vehicle and shot. They would have shoot up the vehicle, and apparently she got shot. She was taken to hospital and well, she succumbed to her injuries. So condolences going out to her family and you know, all her friends, and also to all her, you know, co-workers and so forth. Ah, Lord.
In a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something.
I don't think they said exactly why, you know, she was attacked.
More than ever, we must show.
They never say.
Tolerance.
They never say. Some of these animals out there. I don't like to refer to them as humans like the rest of us.
She was a surgeon, huh? Died after complication with her surgery. She was shot in the head on August 30th and remained in the intensive care unit since her attacker, Adam Wheeler, was killed by an off-duty prison officer who was driving behind Williams when she was attacked.
So her attacker is already dead.
Yeah, I remember the prison officer would have shot behind the person. The shooting happened as she and a male relative were on their way home. In a media release, the NWRCH remembered Williams for her exceptional surgical skills and clinical excellence as a surgeon, a mother, and a respected member of our Port of Spain General Hospital community. That is sad news.
Mr. Wheeler, I hope wherever you are gets 1 degree hotter every second. I don't apologize. Feel how you want to feel.
Not easy, not really not easy. So I saw our Homeland Security Minister. The media was asking him, you know, within the schools now, if it is that, you know, they have any other incidents of finding any children with any other substance besides marijuana. You know, if they find them with anything like Molly or anything like that, any other drugs. And his response was, if I just eat a banana, would you see it? And he just walk off. At this point, honestly, boy, it had me wondering if it is that the madhouse move, boy.
St. Anne's clearly moving.
Because
they're relocating to somewhere else.
It's like you can't make it up, boy. It's like you just cannot make it up.
What kind of Donald Trump
I
answer is that?
don't know what sort of response was that. I was even like, what? What does one have to do with the other?
Repeat that whole thing again, because I really did not believe what I just said.
I honestly believe that this guy need a checkup, you know. I used to hear some of the responses before, and I used to think to myself that he probably just that's just part of him of just expressing a little humor or something. But being where you are today as a member of parliament, a part of the government, you're in a position where you are responsible for thousands upon thousands of persons' lives, and when persons ask you questions, this is your response. It just have me wondering, like, he himself they probably need to do an evaluation on him, because I don't understand. If I was eating a banana, would you see it? I'll have to find the clip because people might see.
Yeah, no, we need some full on context for this one, because
let me take this one.
Nah, boy.
Hi, good afternoon, member.
Good evening, friends.
What's up?
Power and authority without character is not fit to rule. Okay? Let me repeat that. Power and authority without character is not fit to rule. Mr. Alexander just not fitting in.
Boy.
The man getting disgusting. Come on now, man, Roger. I go on. I don't want to say no.
Thanks a lot, member.
No problem. As I discussed in the car on my way here, politics is not for. I don't want to say too much before them say we say and they come looking for we, but people.
Well, I don't want to say nothing because my name is good.
Yeah, the quote he just said, power and authority without character. If you can name me one person with valid reasons and homework, like give me a full PowerPoint presentation of one person that has all three. That is what I ask of you all today, right? Give me a good presentation of who y'all think has character to have the power and authority right now. That is all I am asking. Right? I don't care who it is. I don't care what color they represent. Just give me your reasons. Cool. I'm gonna leave it at that.
is putting more effort.
I got the video now, but I'll play it in the next hour because I could have played the shorter version, but I prefer to play the
we can play
the entire thing because I want you all to just hear the responses when they were just asking him about the police presence within the schools. There was an incident as well where they found a student with marijuana and wrapping paper in his possession.
Right.
And remember we had a conversation about, you know, officers having guns and so forth on them while on the compound and so forth, and you know we were saying that, you know, a lot of persons was against it and all of this, and I even had the conversation as saying that how simple things like this, you know, we don't tell children to bring, where they getting these things to bring it in the school. And imagine now that students know that police officers are within the schools and still bringing these things in the school.
But
right, because remember we said that agriculture, though, in the agriculture class in school,
they don't teach them how to grow them things,
marijuana and all of these things.
But listen, but we just had this conversation Tuesday self, right? The police apparently is not doing anything to sway them because a group of students from some school, can't remember the name at this point, but they lock a policeman in a classroom.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that there's no authority that these people respect then? These children will do whatever they want and they don't care.
I spoke about it Wednesday.
Yeah, I spoke about it on the Tuesday as well. So yeah, some people in uniform who carry weapons, they don't care. They don't care. They think they're the baddest thing walking, and then nothing you could do to change that their mind until they meet someone badder physically. That's at least that's what it seems, right? Unless one or all you put your hands on them and put them in the place proper, they will never respect anybody.
Hi, good afternoon, remember?
Yeah, they lock the policeman in the school in prison. You understand? And he has to wait half an hour before they get it can here.
Half an hour, you say?
Yeah.
30 minutes. But what? I want to say this. Roger Alexander colleagues who are sitting with him in the parliament, the whole group of them, they are not getting our feedback from the constituents and from small talk around about Roger. Why didn't try to help him? Why all of them sitting down in the cabinet and around him and let him make a ARSC of himself? That is the question I ask him. Assist him. Well, let's see, weak in certain areas, cannot speak properly, cannot phrase the sentences. Put him sit down and help, man. That's all your colleagues are gone.
Yeah, thanks, member. One speaking like he himself, they had to check him to see if it is that he consuming something he's not supposed to be consuming. And then there's another one speaking out of turn. Who will nuke and who will nuke? Lord Jesus, the people that we have as our representative and leaders, you hear any kind of things they saying, Lord Jesus? Jesus, fix it, eh? Fix it. But,
I guess I'll ask. Yeah, we have about 30 seconds or so. Remember I showed you something, I think, sometime this week about a AI in government. I think I'll ask that question when we come back from the break, after we look at this egregious response of bananas.
I think that was last week.
Was it last week?
I know, and I think you had to say you would really bring it in.
That's what it was. That is what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, you see? I'm glad it came back around. Do you think let's come back? Anyway, guys, let's take this pause and we'll pay these bills and we'll go come back and get into this conversation afterwards, okay? The council is on.
You've got bills to pay. And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago, the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say it.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on the Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday
from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
What are you doing? Big D, big fun, KFC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause they don't know we wear the crown. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we hold our vibe, and let we join together, because KFC is life.
It's a big deal. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Ayoy. Lovers ride, meet me on the lovers ride. On the boat ride, lovers ride. Meet me on the lovers ride. Ayoy. Lovers ride, meet me on the lovers ride. Meet me on the lovers ride. Meet me on the lovers ride. Hey, Doreen, darling, let me take you out tonight with me on a boat ride. Where the atmosphere is right, Doreen, darling, let's go on this lover's boat ride. Oh, music playing, all them lovers dancing, and you and me romancing, having yourself a good time. Do, darling, let's go on a lover's boat ride. Oh, meet me on the boat ride. You and me, we be jamming all night. Like you turtled up tight. Want to hear you say, don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady. Meet me on the boat ride. You and me, we be jamming all night. Like you turtled up tight. Want to hear you say, don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady. Sugar honey, it's a long time I looking for a woman like you. I will never deceive you. Sugar honey, let's go on this lover's boat ride. Boy, make you happy. That is all I want to do. I will never hurt you, 'cause I'm in love with you. Sugar honey, let's go on that lover's boat ride. Meet me on the boat ride. You and me, we be jamming all night. Like you turtled up tight. Want to hear you say, don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady. Meet me on the boat ride. You and me, we be jamming all night. Like you turtled up tight. Want to hear you say, don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady. it, baby. Just keep it steady.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Yes. Welcome back, members. Good afternoon. 9 minutes past the hour of 1 o'clock. And this is the Street Council right here on the Street 919 FM. Your speakers of the house, Hashim and Anderson, taking you guys straight to 4 p.m. today. And you guys by now know how we do it on a Friday. In the last hour, we have that office party. Give you guys some good music and so forth. to take you in or to get you ready for the weekend.
To build a strong and better nation, I say that is the main foundation. So come let us go hand in hand, because this is our life.
Let me also say good afternoon again going out to all our members locked on YouTube and Facebook. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the Street Council is live. Today being September 19th as well, 2025. Let me also wish each and every one who's celebrating a birthday today over the weekend. Happy birthday going out to you. Hope that you're having a good one. Hope that someone is making your day special as well. Or if not someone, why not treat yourself? You know, some days nothing beats treating yourself, you know. Let me take this one. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I would like to wish my boys well tonight. TKR against St. Lucia.
Definitely.
Well, I see we have a winning spree already, so I hope we have a winning spree with them tonight too.
I agree. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Huh?
Totally agree.
Yes. Yes, darling.
All right. Thank you.
All the best too.
Thank you
Who
so
you
much.
back in?
Of course, there's only one team I will be back in is red, white, and black.
Right. And what you say about the thing against Puran?
I am, as I said, I am very much upset that Puran was, fined 20%. I think that if Puran shouldn't have been the only person to feel the brunt of that. I think that the umpire should have felt something as well, because he made two bad decisions. Saying that Puran was out when he wasn't. And at the same time too, apparently he couldn't count. He can't count from 1 to 6.
Exactly, the umpire.
Correct. So, I'm disappointed with that.
And then again in Guyana, they still have a guy who's umpire in the game.
You think so, huh?
Yes, because they will thief. They don't like to tell. I only hope they didn't turn off the light tonight.
Nah, it ain't no light turn off tonight, no. We are playing that one at all.
Okay, darling. Well,
Nice.
I with you 100% tonight.
All right, great. So again, we are getting ready for the second qualifier of the CPL, which happens later on this evening into tonight, where the TKR Trinbago Night Riders is up against the St. Lucia Kings. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Anders.
Good afternoon, Craxton B.
And good afternoon, Hakim, wherever you are.
I'm right
here. Today, I'm in a good spirit.
Good.
Celebrating my second son, 45th birthday.
Oh, today.
Hey, big up.
Well, happy birthday going out to him.
I am celebrating with Korea's wine.
All right.
Yeah.
Bring out the good stuff now.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know, Clarkson, but we at the council here, we just drink wine too, Just want to put that out there.
Yeah. All right, I'm using Korea's milk, soda water.
Papa. All right. All right, you sure, boy? All right, you enjoy it. But happy birthday, again, going out to your son, and I hope that he has an enjoyable one.
Indeed.
May God continue to richly bless him, and may he live to see many, 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 many more years.
You prefer red or white wine?
My preference is homemade. I love homemade wine, but it doesn't matter. I will drink either one.
I'm a red myself.
Yeah, red, yeah. Okay. But I love my thing, I love more homemade wine.
Homemade wines are nice. Yeah, but and then when it comes to red, I think Apothic is my favorite. Apothic red is my favorite.
Progress we surely will.
My mom is more of the wine
connoisseur.
Yeah, in the family. Yeah, she will tell you which one dry, which one it over sweet.
Yeah.
This one is good to have a certain meal with.
Both my parents love wine.
Yeah,
they're not big drinkers, especially my father, but he will drink a wine.
She has a way she will just pour a little bit in this champagne glass and spin it around and
all of that. Yeah. Do the inhale. yeah. All that thing.
I'm not there yet. But you never know. Hi, good afternoon, member. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon, member.
Good afternoon. How are you, gentlemen?
Can't complain.
Not at all.
I hope you're not complaining.
No.
Nah. Can't.
What I want to tell you all. If I come and sit between both of you right now, you all could stand up, climb on a ladder, and you will not see the thing that I've seen in 7.7 decades. I'm a born Trini to the bone. And in Trinidad, what I see happening there is the people like two things. Politics, red and yellow, and money. And they say the love for money is the root to all evil.
Right.
So this is one of the big problems you all have in Trinidad right now. Afro-Trinidadian only like Bacchanal and Carnival. Until they start to get pressure, then they start to think. Okay? So what happened in Trinidad is not nothing new. This is going on for decades, my brother. Nobody thinking. The Afro man not thinking. He's just doing things helter-skelter. So we had to wake up, brother. The Afro man had to wake up in TNT, otherwise he's so far behind that the training on it can't catch up, brother. Yeah, it's difficult. The Afro man easy to fool. Easy. Until he wake up, he say, "Oh Jesus, I'm in trouble." Yeah. So people, is a big battle going on there. And let me tell you something. I'll give you a piece of history here, not history, but I'll give you a piece of something you could see in the future. If the UNC play the cards right, they will be in power for a long time. But that is a difficult thing for them to do. Trust me. So always wake up and you see what I'm telling you.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, brother. So you all have a good day.
You too.
All right.
See, wake up, you know. So yeah, so before the break, I was talking about the response from our Homeland Security Minister in relations to the media asking him about the presence of officers within the schools in Trinidad and Tobago and so forth. And he was speaking about, he mentioned about other substance that children may be consuming and so forth. And I'll just play the video and then you guys, the little clip, and you guys be the judge of what... You guys just listen to exactly what he said and you guys be your own judge, yeah?
Let's do it.
All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
That's the last but we're going to have two major developments. One where they held up one boy with marijuana, and the next where they locked an officer in the classroom. Just want to get your thoughts on that.
First on the one with the marijuana.
Remember, all you said like children, children don't do those things. And?
So, Minister...
Children doesn't do that, homie. Children doesn't do that. Children don't behave like that. You don't behave like that? You used to behave like that when you were small.
Well,
but
run in the schools anymore. But you answer the question.
But Minister, how is the TTPS addressing the situation in terms of, it was stated, I know investigations are ongoing as to exactly what transpired, but from the initial reports, the officer would have fallen asleep and they would have...
Well, we haven't seen that, you know what I mean? So if that's the case, well, they will treat it. The police commissioner and his team is very competent to treat any situation that confronts Trinidad and Tobago as it speaks as it relates to crime.
When you heard about that situation, though, what were your thoughts?
For me?
When you heard about the officer getting locked in the car?
Well, the first thing I said is, children does do that?
Oh, gosh.
You see? So
what are you trying to infer when you're questioning?
What do you think I tried to infer? If you think I'm trying to infer something I don't know, well, let me ask you something. What you're saying now, children does do that? All of us here were children once. Did you do that? What about my boy here? Did you do that?
Minister,
did you do that?
Minister, but we may not have done that. But obviously, the reason as to why officers were placed in these schools anyway, it was to restore some measure of discipline. So obviously, it would point to that there are issues in these schools, right?
So let me. You know, I like to. When we were calling for it to be done more than 5 years ago, why wasn't it done? If a tree was 5 years ago, you know what the size of the tree now? When do you bend the tree?
And from the reports that you have been getting so far in
Is it too late to turn things back?
No, it's not too late, but are we dealing with children who are already willing to test the system? You think we're dealing with children?
That's what we're dealing with, Minister.
You tell me, you're reporters,
so,
you
Minister,
report everything.
In these first 2 weeks, from the reports that you have received, whether it be from the police commissioner or your stakeholders in the police service, have we seen any sort of changes so far? I know it's early yet, but...
In many schools, yes. Okay. In many schools, yes. Until the teachers, the principal are showing praises on the effort made by this government and the police on a whole. There are a number of schools. And you know what? We realize that some schools, even the students, realize, you know what? Let's not be like them. Because all they want to do is fuss and fight, not us. Yeah?
Do you think the officers in danger of getting burnout if they have to be working hard and you know, you think they might get...
When you took an oath of office to protect and serve with pride, you protect and serve with pride. Yeah?
We saw a video with a female student giving an officer some attitude. Are you worried about the officer's safety in those schools?
No, I'm not. Because they were trained to treat them by any lawful means necessary.
And I know that when I spoke to the commissioner, he would have mentioned that there are about 2 officers, but you know, based on the number of schools, they didn't have enough to place 2 officers in every single school.
That was discussed today. Yeah, that was discussed today, and that will be advanced. All right.
So when you say advanced, yes, more officers, more training.
We'll see how it goes with that, you know, because as I said before, we're interested in everything, you know. We're interested in turning around this place from what it used to be, when it should be dealt with more than 9 years ago. We have to treat it now, so be it.
So you've identified some schools that may need maybe 3 or 4 officers instead of 2?
You know, I don't want to blame the schools, but let me share this with you. What we know for a fact is this, and you would have known that there are times when a lot of these schools would have put things under the carpet. You know why? To save the name of the school. But now, they are coming out some of the same schools, coming out now and saying, listen, we need police at this school. All right?
So more schools have been asking, other than the original?
Yeah, no, a lot of schools have been asking. So it's about saving the people in the school. I can't say children because some of them don't behave like children. So we are saving those students in the school. I don't say children anymore because they don't behave like that. But let me ask you something. This is the question of the day, right? Every time we see someone behaving strange, we have a tendency to say marijuana, right? Are we looking deeply at Molly and other kind of drugs like that? That's the question of the day. Right? So when you see someone driving, what we do? We checking for? To see if they're alcohol. But are we checking for other things? And that is the direction this government is taking in the not too distant future.
From the reports you've gotten so far, have they found anything outside of marijuana in the schools? Like, let's say, other substances, other types of drugs, whether it be Molly, ecstasy.
If I just had a banana, would you see it?
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Before they say Anderson making up thing, fabricating story on the man never said that. That Trinidad and Tobago was the response of our Honorable Minister of Homeland Security, Mr. Roger Alexander, in relations to the police and so forth within our schools and also, as he said, we checking for marijuana, but what about other substance like Molly and so forth? Right?
Because now
and Hashim. Yeah, naturally.
No!
Hi, good afternoon, member.
Yeah, I have to jump back here.
Uh-huh.
Is this guy, he has any family, or do we look back at when he have a press conference? This guy embarrassing me as a black man, honest to God, and nobody around him in that government is trying to send boy go to school or do. The impression I'm getting that he become a police officer because you're big. You understand? Yeah. So somebody have to rein him in and send him to school. This man embarrassing the whole. Oh my God. I don't know. But I go on.
Thanks, member, for your contribution.
Remember the key.
I don't know how much more lines we could get this man. I don't know how much more penance we could get this man in. Why you just keep letting him out of the classroom, bro?
If I eat a banana now, would you see it? And the man just walk off. I don't know if he figure he in Queen's Hall for some, you know, some show, some stand-up comedy. Hi, good afternoon, remember?
Remember, I called all you before the break, and what I said, that gentleman who just called it, he confirmed what I said. Remember exactly what I said? Why somebody in the cabinet don't assist this man? I say, look at him, help him, help the poor man. You might be thinking there's not good. Oh God, we want you to do well, Roger. You can't continue so. Why are you doing back people that? So I was Harasaka said I'm going back to Mexico. But I believe you. Later.
Thanks for your contribution, member.
You have to spell them out.
Anyways, members, the phone lines are open as well, so you know you guys could definitely share your views. What you think about, you know, his response. 342-0081 4665-391. And you could also send your voice notes as well. I don't know where our Homeland Security Minister, where his headspace is right now, but Lord Jesus, please fix it.
That is the main foundation.
I saw a student, Hashim.
Sorry, I'm still trying to massage my brain, bro. Sorry. Sorry.
I saw a student, apparently, I'm not too sure what created the atmosphere within that moment, but apparently she was raising her voice and an officer was talking to her, and she was carrying on and, you know, whatever, and the officer is saying, Miss, you see she raised her hand to, for murder is assault, eh? And then, you know, other children in the background just laughing, and one of them cursing and saying, what the F is this, blah, blah, blah. And that's actually with police on the compound. And it goes again it goes back again to parenting. You know, parents, you know, children, they have police in the schools now. This is an additional measure that was put into schools because of the violence within the schools, the lawlessness that happens within the school, the disrespect. And yet children are still going to school thinking that they could still carry on in this way. Parents, you have to be held responsible and take that first step in ensuring that your child or children batten their crease. Because when you get a phone call during working hours to tell you to come and pick up your child at the closest police station, don't be upset. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mano.
Speaker. Well, I agree with I think Mr. Barker.
Mm-hmm.
This fella should be in charge of the canine section. He should be in charge of the canine section. Mr. Alexander, your attitude. And then you have to deal with children and around children. People may want to learn something from you. It is not any light. You're supposed to be with Fordzik, Fordzik long time in the crazy, the dog police, and you should go to be in that section. Your mannerism is not good. Somebody in the parliament should pull in and say, listen, this is how you speak to people. Not horrible. I wonder if he has children or if he had a wife and had to deal with them, how he speak to them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, member, for your contribution.
And you know the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing my very best to play devil's advocate here, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a point he was trying to make within the conversation that he was having, but the words just weren't coming out right. He was asking, are we dealing with children, right? And was referencing to, did you do those things when you was in school? I never do those things. Did you do those things? No. And I think the point he was trying to make is that this is a different sect of people that we're dealing with here, because they're not thinking acting like children. They're acting like wannabe thugs, wannabe bad men and bad girl, And I think that was the point he was trying to get across, but it just wasn't sinking. That
was the point he was trying to get across?
I want to believe that is the point. Let me not put no words in Mr. Banana's mouth. But I am just assuming or hoping that was the point he was trying to get across. But because this man is not... Guys, what we have to understand is, right? This time last year, the man was still an enforcer of the law. Alright? He wasn't in no big college. He went to no fancy schmancy place. He's a man on the ground, like a lot of all you like to say. He's a grounds man. You see, when you put a grounds man in politics, all you like to say you want people of the people. Look, this is all your people here. Right? The average Joe in a seat of power.
Yeah, but it's one thing to use sarcasm, or try to be sarcastic or whatever, but...
Yeah, but you have to understand, you can't just pluck somebody from a certain space, throw them down, put a suit on them, plop them down in a parliament, and expect them to have the same conversations as people who were trained to be in said space. The man is trained to be a certain way. Look at how he looked when he was walking off. That man walking off like he was the head of security of the entire building. The man is from a different background, and he has only been doing this political thing for under 6 months.
He doesn't seem like he's walking off like he just dropped the mic.
Like he said something clever.
Yeah.
You ever see how Donald, he don't walk like Trump, right? He don't walk like Trump. But you ever see when Trump just say something and then just walk off and like he's the man? Right. Well, there you all go. A man of the people there, ladies and gentlemen. The average Joe in the place of power, and this is what has happened. I would like to also ask the question of all you. How do y'all think y'all would respond if all you was in Mr. Alexander's position, would you have the grammatical capacity to respond to these reporters in a diplomatic way? Or will you simply just let the first thoughts of your head fly? Because Alexander is not the only one who does that. Let us be real. All right? There are many politicians in our space that just let the first thought in their head fly on both ends of the aisle. Right?
Right
They
now,
just say it with bigger words. That's all.
Right now, I think one of our members, he kind of have me a bit concerned. I'm wondering if it is that I should call the authorities to check up to make sure if he's okay. That is Dr. Wakanda. Wakanda is saying, Dream and Anderson, my choice for the next Prime Minister is Roger Alexander. He's a man of the people, and so far he's doing a fantastic job. I don't know if it is that you have a prescription, and if your prescription, if your medication finished, Wakanda, but please get a refill.
Here's a silver lining, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a silver lining.
That could never. You know what, Wakanda? You're joking. That'd be a joke. Ha 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 ha.
Must be a joke.
Ha.
Here's a silver lining, ladies and gentlemen of the nation. There are lessons to be found everywhere. There is something to be learned from everyone, everywhere. Right? Sometimes those lessons are what not to do and what not to say. And there are certain individuals in this world who are most adept in teaching that lesson through their actions and their words. And I will leave it at that. So if you've learned, if this scenario has taught you something, well then.
Mr. Mann went on to say here, considering Dr. Wakanda is saying, considering that even the brightest minds have failed to resolve the crime situation, let us please give Roger Alexander an opportunity to act. We can then assess his performance. Nobody is not saying that we haven't given him the opportunity to act.
I'm not giving him. I'm not saying
what I would advise him to do is to, before he goes in front of that microphone, really consider exactly what he wants to say. What is his response?
Why it is that when his colleagues see him or see microphones in front of his face, they just not they don't feel the urge to run in and
just pull it away.
Just pull it away. Just intervene a little bit now, right? The security minister does not have time for comments at this time. Thank you. You know, rush in a little bit now. Reporters is like paparazzi. They would twist anything to fit a narrative. All they move from here. All right, no comment. No,
but it's one thing when a journalist is trying to paint a narrative. But in his case, you don't need a journalist to paint that narrative.
No, I never say that. But sometimes I think that's how some of his colleagues need to move from now on.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to their security minister. I'm securing my security minister. Hey, we are lunch, eh? Let me go. Yeah, no, doubles, I buying. Let me go.
Man, I don't know, boy. I really don't know. Afternoon to Phoenix, he's saying I just drink wine and then put down a wine. I love a nice homemade ganja wine. All right, Phoenix.
Oh boy.
Okay, Phoenix. It's the weekend. I understand.
I'm not going to lie. Too much wine does make me sleep.
Yeah. So I saw this video, and it just goes back to show you how the badness just starts as we just go around.
Oh
saying.
God, no! Don't do that. I know this video, and I know the person behind this camera. Don't do that. Do we have to?
It was.
Do we have to?
It's the message, you know. It's just the message in the video.
God.
Members, take a listen to this little youth man. All right?
Oh God, I really
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Malik, why are you so sweaty?
Well, that boy was trying to beat me up in school.
Okay, and?
I had to run him back down.
And what tell about fighting in school?
He hit me first, and then I was one service, but the cleaner thing was there, so I doesn't look there.
Go ahead, hey, focus.
And then I tried to tell, but the cleaner was still there, and she don't like people. I just had to wait long for them to done talk, and then I had to go back home because he wasn't listening. I tell him stop, and then he carried me in class, and I said no, and I beat him up.
Malik James, I don't want you fighting in school, you hear me? I am not smiling, I don't want you fighting.
Okay.
Right, good.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
You see how it start?
The thing is, I know the mother.
You know the mother?
I know who the mother is. Yeah, I ain't got. Big up Mariah. Big up Mariah.
It just, it just goes to show you, where this start from. And you see, from primary school, he hit me first, so I had to.
Okay, look. If you listen to the man, right? He explained the story, right?
Right.
The boy hit him first. He tell the boy, leave him alone. He tell him, hey, don't trouble me. Right? The man tried to walk off, and he said he tried to tell the teacher and them wasn't paying no attention. He said the cleaner don't like the children and them, and the next teacher like to talk too long, right? So
he took matters into his own
hands. Yes. Well, when he do what he's supposed to do and nobody helping him, what do you expect the youth man to do? Right? He at least did what he was supposed to do at first, right? And I don't listen. When someone put their hands on you, okay, you are within your rights to defend yourself. I will say it again. Do not go looking for violence. But if someone puts their hands on you without your consent, you are within your rights to defend yourself as a child, as an adult, as a fish. All right? You're within your rights. And the man say he give him licks. Because he tell you don't touch me. I tell you don't touch me.
No fighting within the school compound.
No,
whether or not someone.
I sorry he had to resort to that, but
yes.
But who don't hear will feel.
Whether someone attacks you
who do not hear will feel.
What you're supposed to do as that student is report it to your teachers, your principal,
demand,
or even better yet, now you have the police officers within the schools.
In the primary schools?
Well, no, not in the primary, but I just don't want persons to think that just because somebody is within your space or might push you, then that is grounds for you to just attack. Let us try.
You heard what the little boy said though. It was more than once the man harassed him. He said, leave me, don't trouble me. When you give a man 3 strikes and the man still pressing he look.
Ashim, even though he gave that explanation, the reality is, if they both are faced go in front of the principal or teacher or whatever for this altercation, they both will be in problems because they're going to say that it didn't have to get there. It's like,
of course they go say that.
Yeah, it's whether you do it. Of
course they go say that.
It don't matter what you do.
As the adults, but as the adults who he went to, that's my question. Why you didn't pay the man any attention? Why you did not pay him attention when he said you thought he was crying wolf?
But then again, that is negligence on the teacher on the adults in the situation. Yeah, but we still didn't get the teacher version, so we don't know. And children could fabricate and add on
look at that face. Look at that face. That look like a face of a liar to you?
Chat. You done read already, yes, so you know.
That's my brother. Hey. When people stick together.
But he's a cute little man, and I must give kudos to his mom for at least, you know, she heard the story but still told him, you know, I don't want you fighting in school. I spoke to you about that already. And the thing about it is that, you know, we want to encourage parents to still have that conversation with your children.
Of course.
It's never going to be a perfect situation, and yes, someone will obviously get you upset, and you may sometimes jump out of your skin, as we just say. But you know, we have to at least teach them from young age that this is not the way to carry about yourself.
Teach them restraint and teach
Right?
them all them things. But
Because
also teach them not to let nobody walk over you.
you can't tell me that, you know, I am very much concerned that, as I say, that there are officers in the schools now, and you're still hearing of these incidents where children still going in the school figure that, you know, them run things. You're speaking to teachers unruly. You want to speak to all authorities the same way. I mean, how could you get up off of your bed on a morning, dressed to go to school and whatever, knowing that you're going in a school that has additional security, and walk with marijuana and rapping people? Who does that?
Because they don't see that as an issue to them. Some of these children are too far on the side that they think they could do what they want.
Ah, boy.
And it's not...
Hi, good afternoon, member.
Yeah, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, listening to the conversation. Yeah, well, my take in this, as the gentleman was just saying, how you can wake up off your bed and, you know, come to school and do these things. What about the adults who doing it? You understand? So the children just follow what they learn at home,
true,
or in the street, or an next door neighbor. So we are, as adults, have to blame ourselves for these things that happen in the school now. Right?
Yeah. Thanks so much for your contribution. Point taken, member. We said it a couple of times as well, and everything ties to each other, because I remember I would have mentioned that as much as there's security, additional security present within the schools, this does not fix the problem, because the problem is even more deeper than just having securities at the school. Some of the children are faced with so many different things out of school. You know, problems at home, things that they may have see their parents doing, and sometimes this is their only way of expressing and lashing out, you know, and this is where we need to make sure that the schools have the proper channels for children to be able now to have that conversation and be able to confine, you know, in a big brother, big sister. I don't want it to just be, well, you know, a disciplinary, you know, this person who, you know, it should be that these persons should be able to build a relationship with students, so students could feel comfortable to have that conversation. And obviously we want trained professional persons. Now at the end of the day, I'm not saying that trained and professional persons would not make a mistake here, because we have seen where the head of one of those institutions that literally supposed to be responsible for children was literally having, you know,
well, not having, but was caught. Yeah.
Sending nude pictures and all of that to someone that he was literally counseling.
Right.
You know, just as how persons had concerns too about police officers being in the schools and saying that, you know, they hope that those police officers don't prey on some of the students and whatever. I mean, there's so much persons walking amongst us who definitely could probably be a pedophile. Probably, you know, that's what interests them, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, we have to at least try to put things in place that will assist our children in the best way possible. So obviously, as I'm saying, train professionals so that children could have that conversation.
Yeah.
Even though a child is suspended or expelled, let us not just leave them there, because we are not looking to grow another generation of criminals. Right? We want to make sure that persons have the opportunity that they could transform, right? A child, I mean, we spoke about that too. Things that we would have done as children, Hashim.
Yeah.
We don't do now. I mean, some people may still do it, but you grow up, right? There are things that you do as a child, and there are things that you wouldn't do as an adult, and there are things that you'll be surprised. Sometimes persons who you think would be scholars and would be great business persons and whatever, to this day they are not, and it's the ones that you had looked down at and say them wouldn't be nothing. They are the ones that right now literally shining. So
I wonder how people
can't
just
give
feel.
up. We can't
I
give
wonder how
up.
people just feel when they see that, to see the person that they counted out or never considered or viewed as less than. When they rise to be the best thing out there, how y'all just feel? How y'all just feel? I can genuinely never say that I've never said that no one would ever reach nowhere. Have I? And yeah, I've definitely envied people before, but I've never. I can honestly, genuinely say, in my life, I've never said you will never reach nowhere to anybody. But there's people out there who do, and I'm like, how do you all feel when you all see that you were wrong? Does it change your way of thinking? Or do you just get more sour in your own ways?
I think they get more sour because one problem that we definitely have is that persons don't like to admit.
Never.
There are persons who literally it's difficult for them to even give or to show someone's to acknowledge someone. To come out and say, hey, well done. To congratulate someone. Persons have difficulties in doing that, It's hard for them to congratulate someone. It's hard for them to cheer on someone. And I saw a clip from a friend of mine, and she said that how be careful who you call your friend. Because some of these people you're saying is your friend, they will see you trying to push hard to achieve something, and they would try their utmost best to make sure that they pass it straight.
Yeah.
They won't go on your profile because they want you to see that you was on your profile and you never like it, you never share it or nothing.
No. They literally did to just watch and make sure that you fail.
Yeah.
They're just watching to make sure that you fail. They don't engage in nothing that you do, but when they see it, they're smiling in your face.
That should not be what we should set for our children within schools. As much as they might be a delinquent, they might be problematic, they may be given trouble, or whatever the case may be, we are not giving up. And at least I could speak for the council, we don't want to give up on our youths. I know some of them are very disrespectful. Some of them, the conversations that they may be having, and you may be here, you overheard certain things that they may mention or whatever the case may be. It might be distasteful to you or whatever, but at the end of the day, we shouldn't give up on them. So within the schools, as much as we trying to, give them this last measure of putting police within the schools and so forth, even though a child may still give problems, it doesn't mean that we should give up on them. And yes, I totally agree that parents are to be held responsible for the actions of their children. But I've also seen where children are two separate individuals.
Yeah, because there are those out there whose parents do all they can, give that child every opportunity, every chance that they can within their means, and that child doesn't care.
That children with 2 or 3 different personalities. They're one way in church, they're one way at home, they're one way in school. You ever see a Bangle Carnival Day? You ever see that teller on a Carnival Day?
A bank teller, eh?
That bank teller?
Just be like, right, so you want to make this deposit, right? All right.
Did you walk with the ID card?
I walk with the ID. Remember, it's 2 forms of ID, huh?
Yeah, but I cannot do anything about that. It's not my fault that you didn't walk with the correct documents.
Carnival Tuesday.
Like yourself, like yourself. And when you jump on it, I like that. And I'm Bobby Builder. But Monday morning in the bank. Attitude. Yeah,
right.
What you want? Let me pay those bills. Gonna come back with money next hour. Alright, keep it locked to the Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Link up for a free phone. This September, sign up for the Flow Link Up More plan and get 1 gig lightning fast speed, 164 TV channels, and streaming for just $645 a month. Plus, walk away with a free Samsung phone. Yes, free. That's more speed, more entertainment, and more value just for you. But hurry, this deal ends September 30th. Visit us in store for more details. We keep your rhythm flowing.
Fire Mood Fridays on the Street 919 FM with yours truly, MC Duke and Selector Kochi. All genres of music from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Make it a date and don't be late. Rock and come in. Fire Mood Fridays, Club 919 FM. You don't know.
Don't miss Furniture Plus Inventory Blowout Sale. Get up to 65% off in-store and online. Enjoy massive savings on furniture, appliances, and more. Hurry, this deal won't last. Shop now and save big at Furniture Plus.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Johanna. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM, every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Officer Sawapya Allah and Officer Makwaya.
West to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
ISUPK, under Commanding General Johanna, live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets, 91.9 FM.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor. Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad. Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago. Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say that. Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Hi there, I'm Lester Sublal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna, for the program Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John
every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember,
every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
live on the Street 919 FM.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
All rise, all rise. The Street Council is now in session on the Street 919 FM. Your speakers of the House, Anderson and Hashim.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say That is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
welcome back, members. Good afternoon. Just 9 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock as we enter our third hour right here on the Council. Anderson and Hashim taking you guys straight to 4 p.m. Good afternoon again, going out to all our members locked on YouTube, our website. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the council is on. Wakanda is saying, yes, he isn't articulating his message perfectly, but the people who think correctly knows what he is trying to see. His real goal is to fix all the problems that have built up over the last 10 years. Well, Wakanda, let me break that shell for you. Our problems that we have been having has not been in the last 10 years alone. It has been longer than that. But you all love to play that political card. Right, party card. It wasn't thing. No, Trinidad has had problems
since 1963.
Trinidad has had a crime has been an issue not only for the last 10 years. And apparently, if you're saying that he's not articulating his words properly, then I am not too sure if he's speaking phonics, preschool language, but
if you understand what the similarity between mollies and bananas is, please explain it to the rest of us.
If I eat a banana right now, would you see? Would you know? And walk off. How does that even make sense?
Explain that correlation to me and the rest of us in the back of the class who clearly do not understand.
I don't want to give him no more of our time because
this is Friday and I'm trying to go into the weekend with a little more lighter spirits. Okay, guys, if any of y'all have not had lunch yet, make sure you head out to our good friends down at KFC and try out their new messy tenders, which come with an already dunked in their new mambo sauce, busting straight out the box. Grab a 2-piece for $22.95, a 3-piece for $32.95, or you can get a 5-piece for $49.95. If you want to get very messy, you can double the bucket to 8 dunk tenders and a bucket of fries for only $104. And if you want to get extra saucy, just add more mambo sauce for just $5. That's courtesy of KFC. Finger drip, finger licking good. Yes, I.
So I'm seeing here that the Prime Minister has clarified that there is no cancellation of Republic Day based on information that may have been spreading around social media and so forth, that they were saying that the Republic Day was cancelled. No, the Prime Minister is saying no to that. That is not true. She's saying that the celebration is on.
So do we usually do processions and things for Republic Day as well?
Well, I think they more just having like the awards and so forth,
like the medals and stuff.
Correct.
The medals and stuff are distributed on awards.
Yeah. So Prime Minister Kamala Persad Bissessar clarifies that Republic Day celebrations have not been cancelled. This is a response to a post by TTT that quotes the Office of the Prime Minister Central Administration Services Tobago, which said all the activities have been cancelled. So she's saying it's not cancelled. What is a very interesting headline that I saw a while ago, I'm not too sure if you would know her, Vicky Budram.
I've heard the name.
Right, so Vicky Budram, just a short while ago, was freed of all charges. And that is a very interesting story because Vicky Budram, if you guys may or may not remember, is a former travel agent. She has been freed of over 100 fraud charges related to a cruise that did not materialize. During a virtual hearing a short while ago, High Court Master Lisa Singh Phillip discharged Budram after State Prosecutor Green SC admitted that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution had missed 3 deadlines for the filing of evidence against Budram. And I would stop there because, listen, Vicky Budram has been arrested for a couple of years well now. I even think that Vicky
it's
Budram...
about 8 years or so, I think.
There was an attempt, I think she had escaped they caught her. Yeah, they
Like she break
recaptured
out
her.
like she break out of jail?
Yeah, she had some romance
Yeah,
with
sir.
some I think was a prison officer. I stand to be corrected. I can't remember all the details of it, but yes, she has been there for within the prisons, behind the prison wall for a while now. And you're trying to tell me that in 2025, I am sure that she's there for more than 7 years now, right? You're trying to tell me that we don't have the evidence, we don't have the things to proceed with this case, we don't have it ready? What in the royal castle of what?
Oh man,
that is shippiness. So now, when persons would have expected that they would have gotten some sort of justice, because a lot of persons, it is alleged, would have paid monies to her, and they would have never gotten back their monies in relation to paying for this cruise.
And cruises is expensive, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
So when they're thinking, when they're thinking that they would have gotten justice, to hear now that Vicky Budram is freed. Yeah, see that this is thing to hire. They think to trip you off, now. So to the DPP office, get it together for me, please, and get it together very quickly. We can't be going on like this. I even saw that the Attorney General had to apologize to a gentleman that was held in Barbados, a licensed gun dealer. Apparently he was arrested in Barbados and was charged. Let me see if I could pull up the story so I could give you.
But look, a smart girl gone with we money. So this weekend we can't mash up no party.
I am so tired of these people and this nonsense.
Sweet TNT. Budram don't take all we money. Sweet TNT. She going to get licks now that she free. Anyway. Sorry. What were we talking about?
I'm still trying to find the story for you with the guy that I think he's a gun dealer. Right. AG apologized to Brent Thomas for the end of a state case over arrest. So Attorney General John Jeremy has apologized to firearm dealer Brent Thomas for his ordeal after his controversial arrest and return to Trinidad and Tobago from Barbados in October 2022. The Attorney General discontinued the state appeal against the High Court decision in Thomas' legal matters, paving the way for negotiation for a settlement that will likely be in the millions. So, again, when charges are laid or a warrant is executed, there must be significant amount of evidence to prove that, okay, that this person need to be arrested or charged for whatever crime or whatever the case may be. But it seems like we seem to be getting it wrong. Now our Attorney General has to apologize to him, and now he's going to obviously sue the state for millions. And guess who pocket that is coming out from? Guess.
Alexander?
Oh, please. Our taxpayers, all of us who pay tax, yes, our money now has to be spent for the nonsense that they're doing. So please, get it together.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short,
this really make us wonder if they're just picking up people on the side of the road and putting them to in these sorts of positions.
Come, let us sit.
Giving them this kind of responsibility.
Because now, more than ever, we must show.
Like it's a game.
Discipline, tolerance, and production. To build a strong and better nation.
And you know, we saw that a lot of persons are still having the conversation of the amendment bill. You know, grandchildren now eligible for Trinidad and Tobago citizenship as Senate passes bill. That would have happened yesterday. Do you think that by this bill being passed, Hashim, do you really see it as affecting our elections, as some were saying that, you know, it opened the doors where persons will just come in here now to be a citizen just to be able to vote? Like, you see it really affecting that side of things? Plus, to be very honest, a lot of persons leave Trinidad, migrated to other countries,
and they return home to vote anyway.
And the thing is, I heard that they're saying, you know, a lot of persons leaving here because here is, you know, they're saying that there's a brain drain in Trinidad. That's why people leave. So, by doing this now, you know, people will be able to come back home and whatever. By doing this doesn't change the fact that if we have a brain drain, plus if you're getting better opportunities out there, why would I want to come back home? If I am getting a better opportunity out there.
If.
Why?
As for the brain drain conversation, if you think the first world is any more intellectual than we are right now, I need to find a cricket bat, have Puran sign it, and knock you on the back of the head with it. Because you see what's going on outside? Do you see the type of men that are running the world right now? And you really feel that there's not a brain drain in other parts of the world? In America right now? Where they are literally lynching black people still. We focus on Charlie Kirk getting his head blown off recently. About 4 days after that situation, a 21-year-old boy, young man, was found hanging from a tree in a university, and they're ruling it off as a suicide. You see the type of thinking that Americans have been divided into, where there is a group of loyalists to a political party that are so far down on the other side of the spectrum that they are in their own group called MAGA Republicans. Not Republicans, MAGA Republicans. The ones who are loyal and pledge allegiance to Trump's nethers. And you really think that that is not a brain drain? I'd rather stick with the demons I know, thank you very much. All right. As for the outcome of different elections, this is nothing new, people. All right. People come home to vote all the time. Adding the citizenship eligibility is not going to change that here or there. There are many Caribbean, West Indian descendants living in different parts of the world. They do not come home to if they choose to exercise that right, that is their prerogative. But many of them do not. They care neither here nor there for the political affairs of day-to-day of the land of their ancestry. All right? I myself am a citizen, fully registered, have my passport, my papers, and everything. I could go down to an office and register myself to vote today, if I wanted. All right? Will it change the outcome of 2030's elections? You tell me. Has there ever been an election where a vote has been won by a single vote? We don't live in a country of that size for that to be a contributing factor. Stop worrying. You're worrying about the wrong things.
I think this, as much as this bill has been passed, I think that the government at the end of the day have to come up with other ideas, because I don't see this as really being the master plan.
It is not a master plan.
In resolving the issue of getting athletes that leave our shores, and
if that is the purpose, well then best of luck to you, I guess.
I think that what we need to address is, what we're not addressing is the problem that we don't have the facilities, the state-of-the-art facilities for athletes to be able to get that training or continue their training here. So that is why sometimes they leave here and go over there where they are getting it. And obviously when they get it, some of them may not ever want to return.
We just welcomed, well, I don't know if they're coming back, but we were just represented very well at the World Championships. Keyshawn and Jareen did us very proud.
Yeah, I think I believe Keyshawn Walcott should be back in Trinidad over the weekend, over this weekend.
He does come back, and I think he very much still lives here.
Yeah.
As far as his training is concerned, I don't know if he trains here at all.
Nah, he trains.
He has a professional team that he goes to train with on the outside. So you really mean to tell me that we now have some world champions coming home and we are not going to set something aside, not for them, they've already done their part, but you're not going to say, hey, you're going to bring them out and invite them to witness this, and have them say some things and say, hey, we're about to invest this and this much money to improve the sporting facilities in our own country, so that our world champion athletes and future generations of world champions will not have to travel abroad in order to pursue said goals. We're not going to do that? No? Okay. Sure.
The Minister of Sports would have said, they have intentions to meet with them, and then after they will discuss how it is that they are going to celebrate.
They will celebrate with a motorcade.
With our athletes.
They will celebrate with a motorcade, probably in their hometown or something. They'll welcome them home with a bunch of pomp and circumstance. At the airport, they'll bring out the cheerleaders, they'll bring a DJ and play big music for them and whatever. And they will briefly come on the side and give them a little extra paycheck, or give them a house. I think when Keyshawn won the Olympics, he got a house, didn't he?
Yes.
Right. So they'll probably do something like that. Right? Instead of something that is actually contributing to the future development of not just them, but the athletes that will come after them. Dotish.
Ah, boy.
To build a strong and better nation.
And again, before somebody else come for me, this is something that is done everywhere in the region. I see it all the time. These things are not seen as quote-unquote relevant to the day-to-day development of the nation. So it goes on the back burner for a lot of you who simply like to sit around and debate what politicians do to affect you personally. Right? It happens all the time. I told you all already. Where I'm from, BVI, we have a player who plays in the NBA right now. He was welcomed home when he first got drafted. He was in the Lakers for a time. When he got drafted, they welcomed him home with big motorcade and ceremony and all kind of different things. But there's been very little progress on the development of basketball where I am from. And basketball is to us what football is here in Trinidad. Right? The people back home love a basketball and will sit down and commentate like them is referees and commentators in the NBA. How and will fight for their team and decide and whatever. Right? But they will not go and develop these facilities properly to say that, hey, we can bring some scouts down here and we can look to see who is the next potential to get into the NBA. Right? When Byron Messiah, I know that name might not be familiar to you older people, but about 2 years ago, he had the biggest dancehall song in the world. It was called Taliban's, and it crossed, I think it's close to 100 million views on YouTube right now. But it was the biggest song of the year, and he came from St. Kitts. And the government welcomed him home, made a big billboard for him and everything, all the good stuff. But I can't say with a certainty that they decided to look into future development for the arts or musicians within their country so that more superstars like that could reach to those same heights. These are like one in a million stories that we like to prop up on shelves as shining examples of what could be. But guess what? Them opportunities is not readily made for everybody. Right? In Trinidad and Tobago, where the arts flourishes, how many of you actually take the time to appreciate the amount of talent we have brewing here, besides when it comes to a carnival or a calypso competition or whatever like that? But if we talk about the government actually investing in these things, have more important things to do. So the facilities must just remain underfunded. We have a national orchestra, a traditional one for steel pan. We have a national theater arts company, and you don't think we should be investing in sending these bodies abroad to perform in different parts of the world to show the standard of excellence we have here? You don't think more could be done in that regard too? I'm not saying the other things are not important, but when you see these things happening, and then you wonder to yourself, boy, them could really do big things out there. It doesn't just happen. You don't just pluck the money out of nowhere. In a nation as small as ours, yes, those in power, those in the governments, sometimes have to invest in those things so that people can get these opportunities, and it does not happen as much as it should. Anyway, let me get off that high horse before somebody rebuts with a long lecture.
You saw that anyways, this particular article may interest some of you as well. But I advise Trinidad and Tobago, and I advise our members, so please take this one with a pinch of salt, because last time this person spoke, we were told by his leader, by his boss, that he has to come up with the answers for it. And I'm speaking about our Minister of Finance. Tanku confirms 10% wage talks, urge public to taper budget expectations. So the Finance Minister, Devendranath Tanku, has confirmed that negotiations for a 10% salary increase for public servants will begin in the upcoming financial year, while cautioning the public to taper expectations for the national budget. The announcement marks the first time the government has provided a concrete timeline for one of its major campaign promises, a pledge that helps the United National Congress secured support from the Public Service Association ahead of the April 28 general election. The last time this guy spoke, he told persons that they would have been getting back their tax that they paid. They would have gotten it back. And then when they had asked the Prime Minister about it, she said, you all will have to ask Tanku about that, because I don't know if Tanku get any money to do that. Ask Tanku. I never say that. So he is saying that negotiations will start. Now, you hear the thing, eh? Negotiations will start. So it's not confirmed that they will be getting their 10%. They have to start negotiation in this new fiscal year, which is 2026 he's speaking about. So I would advise persons, it means hold a string. It's not easy to come in, but you have to hold a string. So and again, as he mentioned about persons' expectations for the budget. Calm down. Some persons, as he mentioned, will be unhappy. We are not sure exactly what will come in the budget, but the Prime Minister had already mentioned that it will be a deficit budget. So if it's a deficit budget, it's not, we can't expect much, or even expect anything at all. Right? It's like your car is already on E, we're running on fumes. So the persons who was jumping and saying before the end of this year they're getting the 10%, please stop jumping. You're getting your 10%, and I just don't know how long, but you don't jump. Hold a strain, okay? But we look forward to see exactly what the budget has.
Didn't they say that the budget would be in a deficit this year?
Yes, he did. He also mentioned that the budget will be announced, read, in October, early October. There's still not a definite date as to when the budget will be read. So we are not sure. They're still trying to probably work out calculations and so forth.
Right.
Right? I don't know if they're just trying to work out the maths at the top of their head that, you know, what is really going on. But I want to give them the time and give them the space to be able to calculate and to work out this thing correctly, because Trinidad and Tobago and a lot of persons have already been saying that they feel like we want more progress, you know, and where revenue is concerned, we see in the decline where revenue is concerned. Right. So I think it's a lot on their plate. Also, I'm not too sure, because government come, government go, they always hit you this thing about the treasury empty. So we're not too sure what the treasury looks like, right? There's always the conversation that it's empty. But I guess, the Prime Minister would have kind of outlined and said that's how they have met a lot of expenses. So we could only give them the time to strategize and to see exactly how they could turn around this economy, to put things in place so that we could get back a lot of persons back out there working, and we can see monies coming into the country, because the only way to spend, you had to be able to make. You know? Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Hello. Listen to you guys. In my time, I had 5 children, right? I live a complex life. Right? But I heard in Tobago, they are asking why the boat is so low. You understand? Not really making sense. But I believe it's because of this kind of deficit budget and stuff like that. People are watching this sense. You understand? All right.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution, member.
That is the main foundation. So
for persons who would who recently might have visited the supermarket, or sometimes you just go to the market, you go to places where you purchase items, right? And you would hear persons' conversations. You know, sometimes I overhear people saying, "Boy, just now we won't be able to buy food, you know." You only hear persons making comments, because honestly, you know, let's be honest, it is very difficult. A lot of families, as I said yesterday as well, they're struggling to try to keep, you know, a roof over their head, try to keep, you know, food within their cupboards to feed their families and so forth. It is difficult. And then, you know, a lot of persons would have lost their jobs during this restructuring, this cleanup process within the CPEP and the URP, the forestry, you name it. Right. Even within certain ministries and so forth, they are feeling it as well. Sure. Even the private sector as well. Sure. A lot of companies have started to kind of reduce their manpower. Because of monies, you know, the finance is not the same.
Because this is our land.
And we all know that most times these owners of companies don't want to feel that additional pinch. If they are accustomed making 100%, They want to hear nothing about no 90% or no 80%.
Nah, they will cut the cost to keep that 100% up.
Correct. This donkey could do 3-man work, so I will just get rid of 2 and keep him, and he would be able to work for the 2 that, you know, I had to release.
So you will now have to do 3-man work. No pay increase on your end.
Nah.
But at least your boss paycheck don't go down.
Oh, increase? You gotta be thankful you have a job. You see your 2 friends, Raj and Christopher.
Had to get let go?
Let go? You're blind?
To you.
Hi, good afternoon, member.
People so ungrateful these days, bro.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I know this government is only 4 to 5 months in office. They're now going there. But I know they wouldn't tell we tighten we belt. And they wouldn't tell we to boil cassava and eat because we won't have oil to fry it. I know they wouldn't tell we that we have to see trouble from 25 to 27 as the past Prime Minister. So I still have good that whatsoever it is, if people want to live higher than the means, and they want to drink and eat hard than the means, they want to waste everything. Everything they want to go. I have some family right now. I have some. They want to go independence. They want to go Republic. They want to go Fest. They want to go Carnival. They want to go they want to go everything. And they want to eat and drink high. But they cannot afford it like people who could afford. I'm telling you, they have nothing. But this government won't tell me that. Because people have to know how to handle a house. Yes, so me I'm not like 2 years till 27 we go to each other and to eat this or eat that. So I still good because I have to pay property tax and I'm getting medicine coming from India in the hospital. It's the syrup that they used to bring. So at least we still better. We could eat as we drink once a week. So okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. Moms, I hear you now. Mommy, I hear you now. I hear you loud and clear. But you know, sometimes you don't have to tell somebody directly in the face. You don't have to come out and tell them directly.
To pinch a penny.
Tighten your belt, you know. Because that mightn't be the tone, or that mightn't be the exact words that might be coming out of the administration mouth at present. But if you can pick sense out of nonsense,
actions do.
You understand? If them are saying it, let me say it.
In big or small?
Let me say it small.
Sure. Alright.
Trinidad and Tobago. Members, listeners. Watch how you're spending your dollar. Because I say the roads ahead, just like every road in Trinidad and Tobago, may have a couple potholes or 2.
Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
So be very careful. Watch how you spend your dollar, alright?
That is what we're saying.
Yeah. I am not saying that the problem cannot be fixed or this administration won't be able to fix it. All we are saying is we're seeing exactly how it looks right now. We are hearing the persons on the ground. We are hearing a lot of persons talking and expressing the difficulties that they are being faced with. And we shouldn't close our eyes to it. Look, today, Hashim, I saw a guy at Mount up there, and he was literally asking persons. He said, somebody please help me to get with some money just to get a bus ticket now. How to go south? Alright. Now, and he may be being honest, or he might just be dishonest. At the end of the day, he had an answer to the Almighty, right? But the thing is, that's just his story. There's so many persons who are, as I said, are struggling. And this struggle has not started yesterday. It did not started May 1st. Before they saying that what happened last 9 years. I know there's a lot of persons that have been going through this 4 years.
4 years.
4 years. It have persons.
If it's one thing we know here on the show, guys, we know that. Okay? It's been a long time.
It have persons, for years now they're saying, but when I will catch a break, boy. When I will catch a break.
Spell them out.
When the Lotto Plus draw your numbers, that's all. Just keep playing. Winners always play Lotto Plus.
I am seeing here, Hashim, about an hour ago, there was another accident around Bagwansing in Chagonas. A car, seems like a car flipped over. So I could only, let me see what the traffic looks like. I really am hoping that since that was an hour ago, that by now they would have cleared it up.
How serious of an accident was it?
A car turned over, right? So
we have news footage, right? Or no?
I just have I have an image of the car, literally on the side. Based on what I'm seeing here, beta, blah blah blah. Let me see. It seems like it has a bit of traffic, probably right around the vicinity of the accident. They're saying it should be about a 20 minutes traffic, but I mean that could change.
That's 20 Trinidad minutes.
But from here, from Marval Road, where I am right now, to Chagonas, it's saying it's about 50 minutes, which means that there is a bit of traffic. Well, because anyways, let me do really see how long it is.
This is the Bangor thing outside the city, right?
On the highway, yeah, on the highway.
Oh, not by Piaco. Oh, yeah.
No,
no. Yeah, you not seeing your way today.
Boy. But I hope that it does clear up though. Again, drivers, motorists, please take your time and be very mindful. Take your time. Too many accidents, as we have mentioned. I think I honestly think that it has not been, too long ago since after this, they removed the merit points, even though a lot of persons were saying that was some sort of deterrent, which really, honestly, I don't think so, because people were still driving chippity. But, yeah, you guys need to take your time on the road. Yeah, it's never easy in this land, in this sweet place we call Trinidad and Tobago. Let me say good afternoon now to Alicia. Hope that you reach your work safely. ABC suspends Jimmy Boy. Did you see that?
Oh yes, Jimmy Kimmel. Yes. That yes, boy. The land of the free, ain't?
Land of what free, boy?
Land of the free. As long as you don't insult Donald Trump.
And we love to copy, you know.
Oh, we love to copy bad.
We love to copy. We love to copy.
We love to copy bad.
Freedom, it's not freedom and no speech.
I don't know. Well, there's nothing in our constitution that says that, eh?
Democracy? So. Say it over and over. Go on. Start the eulogy. Start the week. You didn't go by the cemetery? Dead.
They didn't say which one. They didn't say what they buried him in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Democracy was buried.
Oh. I see, well, in the midst of all of that, a lot of fellow comedians, they switch up all their TV sets and thing. I watched Jon Stewart on the Daily Show last night, going through the headlines, and he dressed his whole set in gold, because, Donald Trump loved gold now. And every time the audience views you, say, "Shut up, boy! Shut up! What you gonna take? Why you messing with my money?" every time the audience boo Donald Trump, he was just like, "Oh, you shut up! What are you doing?" Yes, people, the world is changing, and for those of you out there who really still and truly believe that Trinidad is the worst place you could possibly be, I need you to really stop sniffing whatever you're sniffing and look around, okay? We could be so much worse. So much worse. And I would rather fight the demons I know than say I live in foreign dealing with them kind of demons out there. One wrong move, you be minding your own business, get a knock. This ass, open up, open the door. You just come home from a regular shift, huh? Just trying to build something. Where are your papers? Where are your papers? No, this ain't right, this ain't right. Book them. Find yourself down in a precinct in downtown New York City. And all you was doing was just relaxing by yourself. You know, pop open a, went down to your nearest Caribbean restaurant and you find yourself a stag. You ain't had a good stag in a while too. Now you're down in the police station asking questions. How'd you enter this country, boy? Talking on to you. Your worst enemy never talk to you how that man talking to you, and you're fighting every ounce of restraint because you know you doesn't take no chat from nobody. But this is America. You gotta talk different to them, right? Go ahead.
I wanna also remind citizens, please remember that there's no CPAP, there's no URP in your areas for a while. It means that for the next couple of months or so, it means that you need to do something that apparently it seems like you are not accustomed to.
Cut all your bush!
Right? Or it sounds foreign, it sounds strange. Clean up your place, right? And to the ones who love to litter, I saw an image here, Hashim, that is close to city gates there.
This South Key drain. Yeah.
You saw it?
I've seen it, yeah. I tell you, it doesn't go downtown Port of Spain.
Let me tell you something.
For them kind of, them
Let me tell you something. You see that? You see that?
I see that.
That is totally disgusting. Totally unacceptable.
Yeah, all you never had mother to tell you to clean up after yourself.
And then we wonder why it flooded, and then the first thing we will want to see is it's Kamala and them. It's Auntie Kamala and them. They do it. Listen, y'all are just nasty.
Plain
to the persons who contribute to this, you all are part of the problem.
Disgusting.
You see the bottle, you see the plate, you see the wrapper that you just throw out into the drains, you are part of the problem.
And paper is biodegradable, boy.
Don't blame the corporation. Don't blame... If you just do it, you are part of the problem.
Plain and simple.
Blame yourself. Hi, good afternoon, member.
Years ago, listen, I bought what you call a swiper by Bisetter on Mokorapa Street. And I used to cutlass my yard. And I could tell you at that point in time, my yard used to be sparkling clean and it was physically fit. Then came along weed whacker. You understand? So people can go back and clean their own yard if they don't have a weed whacker with a swiper. And your body will be physically fit.
Thank you so much, member.
Simple thing.
You hear that good advice, eh? You hear that good advice. Don't only want to go and help the neighbor wife or the neighbor man. Help them to cut the bush Cut the bush around in your yard.
The bush in your yard, not the
Clean
other
your
kind of
drain.
Not the other kind of bush.
Right? Clean your drains. When you're on the nation roads and you're within Port of Spain and so forth, do not dump your rubbish on the side of the road. Find a bin. Ensure that you are not contributing to the problem. I saw some corporation workers from Shogunas Corporation doing some cleaning today. So, you know, I have to say, shout them out. I know it was the corporation because I know the other team's not out, right?
Right.
And all of them were in the, you know, in a little uniform and they was doing some cleanup there in Shogunas. Anyways, we're going to pay some bills, right? And then come back in our last and final hour.
Office party!
Office party. So set up yourself. We're going to have a time, all right? Keep it locked to the Street 919 FM.
We're coming back!
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
Are you searching for answers to life's questions? Those things that disturb and concern you the most? Why all the wickedness? Why the suffering in the world? Will it end? Who is responsible? Well, if so, join us right here on The Street 91.9 FM every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. with Brother Samuel Gooding and Roland White, where we open the Bible and find answers to all these things and more. For it is written, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God."
This is the voice of Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say that.
KFC's Chasing the Crunch with TKR this CPL. And fans, we've got the only bucket worth catching. The KFC Boundary Bucket. 6 juicy pieces of chicken, 4 crispy tenders, and 4 of your favorite sides just for $139.95. Only on the KFC TT app or in-store kiosks. Whether you're liming with the crew or locked in for every over, the best way to take in the action is with KFC. Chase the crunch. Show your support for TKR and taste that victory. KFC. It's finger-licking good.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday
from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning on The Street 919 FM.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
What are you doing? Big D, big fun, KFC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause you don't know we were the crown. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we all have fun, and let we join together, because KFC is life. It's a big deal.
Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launch from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine